all you beautiful cats and kittens out there in YouTube land. How you doing today? Um, I'm Vixen Little Pawn, and be your host today for on the Flipside After Dark. So today, I I did cosplay. This was inspired by the little coconut guys on Moana with the angry eyebrows. And it's all Doll's fault. So, hey, Princess Jessie. Sweetheart, just follow the link I sent you, and you should be able to get to the green room. I'd like to bring up Straight Savage Mel to the table.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I like the look.
Thank you.
How are you?
It's been very fun, actually. My eyes are mad at me. I was going to do all these fangs. Like, I was going to do 2 sets on the top and 2 sets on the bottom, like, really fang it out, because all the coconut guys have, like, triangle fangs.
Hi, hubby. Yeah.
And, but, I couldn't find my scissors.
Aw.
For my C-bond, and they don't stand good with just the fix it. I have to double up.
Yeah.
Because, I like mine to stay put.
Right.
If they move while I'm trying to do stuff, it's too distracting for me. Yeah. Like other people, like just ignore it, and I'm like,
no.
How?
No.
How do you ignore that? Something in my mouth is moving. No, that just doesn't happen on my shift. But it was a good excuse to wear my yellow contacts, which I'm really loving these yellow contacts. Like every time I wear them, I think these are really cool contacts.
Yeah.
And I always think on here, they don't really translate that well here. But then when I start doing videos and do filters.
Hi, Jessie.
They translate so well.
Right.
Hurt me.
Jessie, you got to follow the link and join us.
Yeah, you should come up on the table, honey.
We're excited to see you. I know what she's dressed up as.
I know. I want to see. So, so it did make me think that I probably do need to do a werewolf character, because I do have a black light too. Oh, there she is. Kind of. We're working on it. We don't have video yet. We're still working on it. It's okay. Sometimes it takes more than once when it's your first time.
It does. Yes, it does.
And usually you fall off the table at least once.
I think I did like 3 times.
I still fall off the table. I did it yesterday during game night. Just messed up Doll's world completely. I have to admit, that is a fun part of falling off the table. I can't help it. I'm just mean. Oh, it just might be your phone, honey. We can try again later, or you can try again as much as you want during the time we're on. And if I see you there, I'll bring you up on the table. If you want to try again another day, we can do that too. It's up to you. No harm, no foul. It's all good. Speaking of Doll, she's late.
I think she likes the new punishment.
She made it up. That shouldn't be a good thing. You made it up. I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize. I don't know why
I recorded that, because you keep giving her credit. I have it.
I know. I do. For some reason in my head, I really thought it was her.
She said it, but I'm the one that said, "Okay, that's going to be our new punishment."
Oh, okay.
Down the law.
You did. All right. I got it now.
It was a joint effort, I suppose.
It was a joint effort. Your device phone support video.
Are you on your phone, Jessie?
There's a couple people who that has happened to before. But it's in the settings, and I do not know how to explain that. It's like in your phone settings. It has nothing to do with StreamYard. It's approval settings in your phone, and it's really hard to explain. So I'm sorry, honey. We'll have to try again
Yeah, we'll
on a
double.
private live and see if we
Yeah.
can figure it out. But so yeah, so I did make a video real close up to my face for Likey.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
saw
you
that.
get on Likey. Because I
Well,
have
that's all they
way
can
too
handle.
much boob, and especially in this outfit, I have lots of side boobs. So I knew it wouldn't ever pass.
No, it's something to do with your settings in your phone, Jesse, your permissions. We'll have to work on it. We can't do it right now, but we'll work on it.
Hey, Jimmy. Oh, of course. We love to have you here. I can speak, I swear. I don't know what my problem is today. Y'all woke me up too early.
Hey,
Really.
I didn't do that. I was an accomplice, but I
You were an
was
accomplice. It wasn't my fault. I was just an accomplice.
just there.
I know.
I was just laughing. I didn't say anything. I'm not the one that said, "Hubby, go wake Fixie up."
He almost told her no. He was a little afraid for his life. He was like,
yeah, I could see
he
it.
looked at me. He was like on the other side of the room. He's like, honey, the girls are on the phone. Okay.
I could see it on his face, poor hubby. But you can't say no to doll.
Oh, we love you too, Jesse.
We love you too, Jesse.
Well, and I told him afterwards. I said, if it's either one of them, you can wake me up. Other than that, I will come up swinging. I promise.
I still thought you might.
I was considering it. Well, when I did sit. I left them a good morning message this morning at 7:30 because I still wasn't asleep. I was thinking about calling him then, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Mangus is just being a hellhound. It's this whole weird school thing, the no school, the homeschool and the no school. And my kids are going to school, used to going to school all year because they go to school, then they go to camp, and then they go to school and they go to camp. So they don't have more than an extended weekend off.
Right.
And those are hell for us because we're not doing the routine. So he's just
Jade Winterpaws
bouncing off the walls.
Yeah. They don't know what to do with themselves.
Hey, Jade Winterpaws, how you doing? Cool name.
They don't know what to do with all their freedom.
Oh, and he's a yeller too. He likes to yell. He's so, animated. I don't know where he gets that from. She spit.
Look, just because Doll's not here. Absolutely.
Yes. If she gets here. If she doesn't get here soon, you can scold her, Jesse. I'll back you on that one. I'm sure something came up. She's probably doing videos and got completely enthralled. The only problem with doing this look was I had nothing prepared. And unlike Doll, I set all my music up the day before I do a cosplay.
Oh, okay.
So I usually have 20 to 30 audios set.
Right.
Heard me. I might not do them all, but I have them there if I want them. And I know what they are. And I usually go through like all the duets that I have saved and decide which ones would be appropriate.
Yeah.
This was a little more time consuming and difficult, and I didn't get nearly as many videos done. People are like, how do you do that many videos? It's called preparing.
Yeah.
That's how it happens, because now that I've done it this way, I'm like, oh, hell. I don't ever want to do it this way again. This is too much like work.
Preparation.
Preparation. Oh, that sounds like fun. Are you gotcha? Are you gotcha, Bubblegum? Bet you are. I bet I know who that is. She's drawn me more than once. If it is who I think it is. Miss her too much.
She said
yeah. I miss her. I miss her all the time. She said I hadn't talked to her for 5 days, which was kind of not true. We hadn't had a morning coffee talk.
Yes. I was about to say, no, it's been 5 days since we did that.
Yeah.
You're just a goofball.
Aw, thank you. I'm just a goofball. I have, and when I was putting this on, after I did it, and I sat and looked at myself, because of course I was done before Doll was. That's normal. It's very rare, actually. The only time that's ever happened is when I did Frida, that I took longer than she did. But when I did this look, I said, I'm getting this Iggy Stardust vibe.
A little bit, yeah. I can see it.
I said, okay, David Bowie. But I didn't do a David Bowie. Yeah. And the colors, the red and yellow. I'm just a girl.
Oh, see, I went. I mean, I love that song, but I went Simple Plan with that one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't go No Doubt. I love that song, and I love that album.
Oh, I love that song. That's my favorite. That's my favorite album.
Yeah.
Gwen Stefani's a fairly good artist. Don't get me wrong, but she shouldn't have done a solo career. She should have kept the band. Their writing was much better when they collabed.
Yeah.
The band isn't as good without her, and she's not as good without the band. It's an equal footing thing.
I agree.
Ooh, I love Fire. Fire's good. Fire's red. I like Fire. Kitsunes tend to be a fire elementals anyways.
What is Sagittarius? I thought that was a water sign.
It's a fire sign.
It is a fire sign?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then Capricorn, who's the next sign, is an earth sign.
Well, Taurus.
Fire is so hot. Taurus is very much an earth sign. Very steadfast. Very it's black and white. Sorry, there's no in between. Get over it. Accept your fate now. It's been decided. Yep. Oh. Then there's hubby, who's a Libra. Water.
Yep.
He does tend to like exude earth sign stuff though.
He does.
He likes elephants. He's very much an elephant. It was really cool when we were researching elephants, and they talk to each other through the ground, like vibrations through the ground.
Huh.
They can find each other like hundreds and hundreds of miles away from each other.
I heard you, hubby.
Did you hear him? I didn't even know he's in there. I tried not to jump. I was like,
yeah, not so much anymore with noise pollution, but
yeah,
there's part of it
noise pollution. Y'all be quiet. You're too loud.
You're Cancer.
They're going crazy.
My daughter is a water sign. She's a Pisces. She's a little fishy.
Is she moody?
Oh my gosh.
I dated a Pisces and she was, oh my God, moody. She was such a girl. I couldn't deal with it.
I know.
I was like, oh my God, I can't deal with this.
She's so sensitive.
And you know my mouth. I was putting my foot in my mouth all the time. I was like 20. It was not a good time for me to be dating a Pisces. You think I'm bad now, people? I had no filters. You should hear the stuff that goes on in this head. It's terrible. Even I think, oh my God, did I just say that? Oh, it's not. That was my outside voice.
Doll's a Libra, isn't she? Yeah, that's Libra.
Yeah. Her moons are all over the place, though. When we did her charts, we did do her charts one day. I hate doing charts.
Yeah.
Hubby mostly did it. He looked it up online because you can do them online now. My aunt used to do charts, and that made me never want to do charts. She had a whole room that was just dedicated to doing charts.
Oh,
and it was frightening. You look in there, and I was like, that is way too many books and memorization than I want to do. What's a filter?
This is us filtered.
I was just gonna say, Mel and I are kind of filtered now. We're really filtered on like likey, and then we get here, and then we're kind of filtered. And if you ever get to be a bug on the wall when we have our morning coffees and talk to each other on video chat, you would realize that we really filter ourselves.
Yeah. Filtered
We're terrible.
is at the beginning of this live. Vixie said something about there was something moving in her mouth, and I zipped my lip. That's filtered.
And I saw it.
I did.
We had eye contact and decided that was probably not a good thing to just let it go.
Yeah.
We both went there and we acknowledged it and we went on.
That's filtered, Jimmy.
Hey, Tony. That's why Mel and Doll and I work so well together, because Mel and I both can just look at each other, and usually stuff just pauses, like, okay, acknowledged, now move on. Doll, we usually have to go, Doll, or put something shiny up on the screen. It's true. And when she sees this later, she'll probably be laughing so hard she snorts. Because she knows I'm telling the truth.
The morning coffee means unplugged. Yes. And that's why
Hubby loves sitting in on it.
Yeah.
He's like,
Hubby can sit on.
He's like, can I sit in on it? I'm like, go ahead, sit down. I tell him everything anyway. So, yeah, don't think my husband knows everything that goes on. People are like, my husband got into my phone. I'm like, you don't have his thumbprint in your phone? Why would you not do that? What if he needs to use the phone? It just makes absolutely no sense to me.
Well, first of all, he should have his own phone. That's all I got.
But what if he accidentally left it at his mom's house and you need to make a call to tell his mom that his phone was at her house?
I don't know. I don't have a hubby.
It's weird. I don't understand how people can't do that. They're like, he looked at my messages. I'm like, what are you doing that you have to hide it from him? I show my husband messages, especially the ones I get from guys. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's like, oh, that poor guy. He doesn't know what he just got himself into.
That's the truth.
My husband doesn't drink, but he loves going to the bars with me.
Just to people watch.
He likes to watch me deal with people. Move along. That's one of my famous ones. They'll do eye contact and I'll be like, move along.
Yep.
And most of the time that works. Every now and then. If you don't leave.
You don't have a hubby either. I'll be your hubby, Jimmy.
Aw, that's so sweet. Every now and then, though, they don't.
But I don't think she'll mind.
No, as long as you're the hubby and not the wife. Yeah, if they don't pay attention to the move along, then they've just basically signed a consent order.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, you've consented to this at that point.
Yep, you were warned.
Move along. Just move along. Mel, you're amazing. Jimmy says yes. He needs you to put a ring on it, though.
You're amazing, Jesse.
Oh, Wesker. You're so sweet.
Dakota followed the rules. Wesker hasn't. You're late. You have to say the
Hey,
late
Dakota.
song.
Why is everybody late? Was there a party we weren't invited to?
What, Jesse?
I feel like there was a party we were invited to all of a sudden.
I don't know. Maybe we're like batteries. We're never included in anything.
Ooh. That was a self-burn. That was pretty good, actually. Dang. Let those claws come out. You're terrible. I love it. I love it. Oh, I did do a video that I put in the WhatsApp. Because I said I did this video and I really liked it, but it's a little nuts.
Which one? Which one?
I don't want to be like you. That one. If you don't get it from that, you didn't see it yet.
I saw the videos you put. I don't know. I'm not good at this game. Anytime you and Doll are like, did you see this video? And I'm like, no. And then 5 minutes later, you're finished describing it. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that one. I don't know.
This murder
Did
will
you
be
see this
art.
video? Doesn't work for me, huh?
This death will be art.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's in the WhatsApp room.
Better go see it, Mel. I don't think I can connect at the moment. It's weird.
Why? Because your phone.
Well, my computer, I don't know. Sometimes I have to reconnect
Jimmy.
my phone and my computer so I can see it.
My phone doesn't always, or my computer doesn't always like WhatsApp, and it very rarely likes Discord. On the computer, it's not called Discord, it's called Quail. I don't know why. I don't know why. But if you want to look at Discord on your computer, it's called Quail, and it is a app you use or app, I guess is the right word.
I will definitely remember that and use that because I check our Discord all the time.
Liar! 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 Liar!
All the time. I check the Vixie Squad Coffee House.
We're terrible. I do. I check it twice a day. At least. I don't always have something to say, but I do check it twice a day. At least. In the morning and before I go to bed. That wasn't bad, Dakota. That $80. Hubby's was $125, I think. But it's an S10 Plus, so we got that supersized screen, and it was dead. Like, he looked at me and I'm like, no, I don't think I can fix that.
Toothpaste ain't fixing that one.
Well, I've replaced screens on stuff before, more than once, but that one was, there was something wrong with one of the sensors or something because it was bad.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe we need to get you another OtterBox. We love you too, Jesse. Don't forget Amino. If you guys aren't on Amino, you should check out Amino, which I haven't gotten my schedule. I'm on it. I've posted a few things. I'm working on putting it in the schedule, but it's not in the schedule. But I'm working on it.
I have too many things.
I have many things. I have many voices. I'm here a lot. If y'all need to find me, I'm probably on YouTube. Or
No Wesker, yes Jesse. It's another app. You got to check it.
Yeah, it's another app. It's kind of like, if you all remember LiveJournal, only you can post videos on it too. It reminds me of LiveJournal. Instagram, TikTok, I'm kind of on Likey.
Reluctantly.
Yeah. Here, I've kind of been active on Dub Smash.
Hi, Twizzy.
Hey, Twizzy.
I haven't been very active on Dub Smash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know where you are. You're at work. You're always at work. You always say, I'm going to work now. And that one day you told me you were going to work. It was a Saturday night. I'm like, do you ever have a day off? And you're like, I was kidding. Really threw me for a loop, Jimmy. I was like, dang. You never have a day off.
No rest for the wicked.
Yep, that's what hubby's was like too. There was nothing. Twizzy, I was playing Minecraft and you weren't there. Poo poo
Aw.
head. I sold carrots and potatoes today. I found
Yay!
carrots and potatoes, and then I sold carrots and potatoes. It was very productive.
You didn't kill them?
I didn't kill anybody yet.
Something.
The priest almost got it, though, let me tell you. He wouldn't leave me alone. He tried to push me out of the house. I'm like, dude, push me again. Rude.
Maybe he was trying to tell you something. Maybe there was a ghost and he needed to exercise the house.
I don't know. I didn't like him. He was rude.
Well, yeah, but
I don't know.
that's the demon.
I need to call you and see where you're at. Let's go. She meant Wesker. It was just a hiccup of the fingers.
Wicked was good, yes. I agree.
I love the book. I like all the books. Actually, I never finished A Lion Amongst Men. I'm still working on it. But Son of a Witch, I think, is my favorite one out of that series, though. It's so
I have not read them.
good. Look to the eastern sky. I will fly. It's because those letters are so close together when you're typing fast on a phone.
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
Ugh. Rachel and Kurt.
What? Say that again? I don't think that registered correctly.
She said she's never seen Wicked. She just
Oh.
knows about it because of Rachel Berry.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it was Rachel and Kurt. Not just Rachel. Yes.
Yeah, it was both of them. They both sang Defying Gravity, which is one of my favorite songs, actually. I like that one, and I like Alphaba. I've considered this, and I've decided that I'm going to make you my project. Popular. You're going to be popular.
Because isn't that what everyone wants? Gives Wesker a Coke. Okay. Apparently there was some reason to exchange Cokes.
No, you can't have my Coke.
I don't want
It's
your
my
Coke.
Coke.
I want my
I'm telling
Diet
Whisker. Yeah, for good. There, and then I didn't do it, actually. Hubby did it for me. Hubby downloaded the Beetlejuice musical. See, this is the time where we need Dal to fill in the spot where we're trying not to laugh. Dal, I need you.
Would that be like the episode Hush in Buffy? That would be a musical?
I went there too. I love that episode, by the way.
My favorite.
It's one of my favorites.
Between that and the actual musical.
I was just going to say the same thing. That one and the musical, actually. I have all the music from that too. I was thinking about doing some of them soon, actually. Because I really like all of those songs. Except, I was really hoping for a Billy Idol type breakaway for Spike, because he looks like Billy Idol. Right. And they even refer to it. They give a nod to Billy Idol a couple times in his backstory.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, they're going to do a Billy Idol-esque song for him, right? And then he started singing, and I'm like, no.
It still was a great episode, though.
Hubby can sing it really well.
That's a good song to start. Yeah, Once More with Feeling.
Once More with Feeling. We had the whole thing. Hubby made sure. But hubby downloaded Beetlejuice, the musical, for me. Because I keep hearing like little bits and pieces of it on TikTok. The musical. Angry Apple. I love these eyebrows. They're menacing.
Right. Just add another layer of drama.
I started
What
doing
I downloaded today?
What did you download?
I downloaded the scene from Hackers where she's like, yeah, there's a rooftop pool. I got to try to figure out how to make it work. But
there's an Olympic-sized pool up on the roof. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
there's an Olympic-sized pool up on the roof.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that! You found the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be good. I like that. Oh, look, it's Leopard Boy and the Decepticons. Now, see, I could sit here and quote Hackers all day. I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. And yes, I know how not correct most of it is.
Yeah.
But it was a well-written movie. It had nothing actually to do with hacking. It was a commentary.
It's the story. Yeah.
It's a social commentary. Razor and Blade, they're freaks. They're elite. I kind of look like Razor right now.
That's okay, Wester. More Dr. Pepper for me and Twizzy. I like it when people don't like what I like. That means I don't have to fight you for it.
Probably. Dakota, you have to PM me so we can set up a date. Take it. I don't want it. Take it. I don't want it. Oh, too funny. So anyways, I was going through some of the listening to some of the songs that I hadn't heard before, because I've only heard pieces from TikToks. And one of them is called Dead Mother. Oh, Dead Mother. It's like it's bizarre. It was hard for me. I was like, I think I need to see this actually happen, not just hear it, because I'm having a hard time processing.
I need a little backstory here. This isn't working for me.
This isn't working. Too funny.
Dr. Pepper.
Do you have a Mad Libs with you?
One of these things?
One of those things. Hey, Wesker, can you choose a letter for me?
Get a blank one.
3, 2, 1. Contact.
I don't like
the reason. I like fountain soda. Well, I used to like fountain soda. We actually had a Woolworths when I was growing up, which even when we had one, they were pretty much extinct. But we had actual soda jerks, so they would make your sodas right in front of you. It was cool.
Huh.
Really good malts. Let me tell you, after you have one of them, the other sodas are the same.
I like fountain soda, but typically my soda never has enough syrup. It's always out. Because I like to get Diet Dr. Pepper, and it's always empty.
Oh, because Diet Dr. Pepper is known to taste like the best out of the diet sodas and fountains. I don't do diet.
Yeah. All right. Our letter is
makes me sick.
So if everybody can start throwing out some F words.
F words. F that.
Exactly. Vixie, would you like to get started with a part of the body?
Fish. Femur.
Femur.
You have a Woolworths? Wow. There are not many around anymore.
Yeah.
We had a Ben Franklin for the longest time, too. And then they changed.
Oh, butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
How about an adjective, Vixie?
Fierce? Nice. Fiercely.
Nope, fierce. You were right the first time.
Okay.
The ly makes it an adverb.
You're right. I apologize.
I know.
Fear, fable, face. For Christmas. Oh, that's kind of cool. They turned the Woolworths into a antique shop and restaurant. That's
Oh, that's
actually pretty cool. Yeah.
okay. And felony.
Oh, that's a good one. Fairy tale.
Fiona, fabulous fabric creatures. Oh, features. Fabulous. I'm going to turn your features into a verb ending in ing, featuring.
That's a good one.
Fabulous.
Feeling.
Fiona, fairy. I need an adverb, Vixie.
Friendly.
Yes. No. Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Foundation.
Okay, so I haven't got Fiona or fairy. Okay. No more nouns. Now I need 2 adjectives. Where's hubby?
I think he's dealing with one of the kids right now.
Falsiloquence? What the F?
Faustian. Ooh, Faustian. That's a good one. It's an adjective.
All right. I need a number,
Friendship.
an adjective, and a plural part of the body.
4.
Gotta start with F, Twizzy.
4.
4.
What was
All
the
right.
next one? Adjective.
Adjective.
Did you get Faustian already?
Yes, I got Faustian.
Okay.
Do you mean falsifying, Dakota?
I don't know what he's trying to write. I looked at it 3 times and gave up.
Falsify is like another way to lie.
Falsifying, yeah.
But I don't need that. I need an adjective.
Falsely.
There you go. And then I need a part of the body, plural.
Fingertips. Ooh, cool.
Right.
That was pretty cool.
I have never heard of falsiloquence. I'll have to look it up. All right, here we go. This is from, there you are. Yay, Golden Girls. All right. It's called The Trouble with Siblings. No matter how old you are, brothers and sisters can be a real femur ache. Dorothy doesn't like her sister Gloria because she is a snooty fish and thinks she is too fierce for everyone. To make matters worse, Dorothy caught Gloria and her ex-fable Stan featuring in her bed. Blanche and her sister Virginia often fight over which of them is more fabulous to behold and who has feared more men. That's not something to fight over. But the 2 sisters friendly make up when Virginia gets sick and asks for Blanche's face to save her felony. Blanche also doesn't approve of her brother Clayton when he tells her he's Faustian, even after he brings home the new Fiona he is in love with. Sophia and her sister have a 4-year feud where they put falsely Sicilian curses on each other. May your marinara sauce never cling to your fairy. Or, may your fingertips sag so low you need a belt to keep them up. May your marinara sauce never fairy. I think this is my new favorite saying.
I like the brothers Faustian. I'm sorry, but that tickled
I
me
like
to
that
no
his name
end.
is Clayton.
Clayton? What's he doing?
May your marinara sauce never stick to your fairy.
Your fingertips sag so low you have to use a belt. That's some serious shit right there.
I'm not even sure what to say on that one.
It's serious.
Do your ears hang low? Do they
Do
wobble?
they wobble to and fro?
Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow?
Throw 'em over your shoulders.
Can you
Continental
tie 'em over your
soldier.
shoulders like a continental soldier? Do your ears? Is that just driving you crazy that I won't finish it?
A little bit.
That's what I'm going for.
I thought so. So if you haven't and you're watching the replay, check the description down below. There will be links, and there will be links in those links to all of our social media. It'll be exciting. It's like a new adventure, and it'll be fun. So go do it. Please subscribe, like, comment, or don't like. Either way, I don't care. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I want either one. I don't care. If you didn't like it, though, let me know why.
Please.
I might change it. I might not. I'm not promising anything.
Knowledge is power. Oh, you're welcome, Fluttershy. We love you too.
Knowing's half the battle. Killing's the other half.
Vixie is very well established that she is perfectly happy killing. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. The merchants, mostly. And their stupid llamas. Llama. Drama llama. They spit at you. They're really mean. I had a horse try to trample me today, though. That was a first. I ran into it on accident. I didn't see it when I was coming over the hill. It like reared up and kicked at me. I was like, whoa. That's never happened before in this game.
I'm sorry, Mr. Horsey.
I did. I was like, I'm so sorry. I tried to give it a carrot. Didn't want it. I tried to play nice.
Cubes, right?
Tell Fluttershy I love her and give her a kiss and a hug for me. I'm not a fan. You know what show I'm not a fan of is SpongeBob, and I know a lot of people love that show.
Thank you.
And I have never liked it. Like when it first came out, it was a huge thing, and I was really happy that my two oldest never got into it. My youngest discovered it. There's no reason for me not to let him watch it. I mean, if there was a valid reason, I wouldn't, but there really isn't. I just don't like it.
I don't either. I never did.
And I do tell him sometimes, I'm like, they're just all being mean to each other.
Yeah.
Don't you act like that or you will not be able to watch it anymore. So I'm waiting for one day.
I've never liked it.
It's never been my favorite. And then people do stuff on TikTok and stuff, and I'm like, what is, oh.
Yeah.
I get so confused at first.
It was just really funny and stupid. Didn't make me want to watch the show, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's like Seinfeld. I only ever watched the first episode of Seinfeld. Everybody was so mean to each other and they're supposed to be friends. I'm like, I'm done. And everyone's like, you didn't watch Seinfeld? I'm like, no.
I was a kid when it came out. I didn't really get most of what they were thinking was so funny.
Well, yeah, I was late teens, early 20s. They were mean.
But you know what? I really wasn't that into Friends either.
I kind of liked Friends, but only like once in a while. I wasn't dedicated to watching it. Well, I've never really been dedicated to watching TV. Well, until now. Netflix. But I'm spoiled.
Because you can watch back to back.
Yeah. And I don't have to wait, and I don't have to deal with commercials.
It's on your terms.
Yeah. See, I like stuff on my terms. I got rid of my whole 20s I didn't have a TV. For just about my whole 20s. Because I didn't watch TV. You know, I went over to other friends. Like, I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but it was like something we did at somebody's house, like a party kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of. Not really, but kind of.
Loved Saved by the Bell, Dakota. I always, anytime that was on, even if it was just like the rerun marathons, I would watch it.
I can't think of anything that I watched that religiously ever. Well, Friday nights, when I was growing up, we had 3 channels most of the time. Sometimes it was only 2. I think we had ABC and NBC. We didn't have CBS, and we had UHF. Is that
Yeah.
right? UHF, Public Broadcasting, and that was it. And we watched Dukes of Hazzard and Knight Rider on Fridays, and Saturday mornings we watched cartoon. And that was it.
Screech, Dakota? Are you still talking about Saved by the Bell?
Yep, Zeke, Screech. You mean Screech? I always liked the Zeppo of the group. And Screech definitely was the Zeppo of that group.
Yeah.
They're always my favorite. Oh, don't be sorry that you love SpongeBob. Stick with, if you like something, stick by it. Don't
apologize.
Don't apologize.
Just because we don't like it doesn't mean anything. It just means we don't like it.
It's just kind of, and it's odd to find other people who don't like it. So that's why we're both like, really? You didn't like it either? Because a lot of people
are like,
SpongeBob! And we're not.
But there's nothing wrong with you liking it.
There's there's a lot of people who don't like My Little Pony, and I love My Little Pony. So it just happens that way.
I went to my dad's house yesterday after work to do laundry, and his show is Little House on the Prairie. Like it's always on. And after Little House on the Prairie ended, the next show coming up was Gilmore Girls, which is one of my top shows.
I never watched that until last year.
And he was laughing. I was like, yeah, it's funny.
I never watched it, and then it came on Netflix, and I binge watched it last year, and I'm like, hey, that was pretty good.
I can't tell you how many times. That's right up there with Buffy for me. How many times I've seen the entire show all the way through.
I didn't watch all of the second show they did. It was like a few years later, or 10 years later, or something like that. It wasn't as well written.
No.
I watched a few episodes, and I was like, this isn't as engaging as the original one.
It wasn't as good, no.
No.
Mm-mm.
So I didn't finish it. I didn't think I'd like Angel either, because Angel was not my favorite character on Buffy. In fact, I didn't like him at all.
Yeah.
I kind of rooted for him to go to hell. Throw that sword through him, send him to hell. I'm all about it. Let's get rid of him. I don't like him.
So you were pissed when he came back.
So pissed. So pissed. I'm not a big Spike fan either, like as in the coupling of them.
Right.
The only thing that redeemed Spike for me is he went to go get his soul, and I thought that was really endearing, and it was such a growth. And the same thing with Cordelia and Wesley. As in Buffy, I didn't like the characters, I didn't care for the people, I didn't care for the attitudes, but the growth was so tremendous in the show, and it was reasonable growth. It wasn't unreal. It was like, oh, that makes sense. That I really ended up loving the characters.
Yeah.
I really hate the way it ended, because he had ended on such short notice. He didn't think he was going to have to end that season, which he should have done the same thing he did with Buffy and just think he was going to not get the next season every time. But I ended up really liking that show a lot. And I liked Lost too, and I know a lot of people didn't, and I really liked it. A lot of people kept saying, I don't understand the ending. I'm not explaining it to you.
Right. You don't need to. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it.
Okay. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it, and you're not going to get it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be elitist or anything. It's one of those things.
Yep. But I really liked it too.
What was that? You said there's people who can
extrapolate from incomplete data.
Yeah.
There's two kinds of people in this world. Those who can extrapolate from incomplete data.
Yeah. And that would be the same idea right there.
Yeah. I've not seen
Riverdale. I've watched all the Riverdales. I love Riverdale. I didn't think I would, because I actually read the Archie comics. I wasn't huge in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I liked her in the comics, but I wasn't huge on it was Nickelodeon, wasn't it? Who did Sabrina?
No, it was ABC.
Was it ABC? Well, I wasn't big on that one. It was okay, but it was very different from the comics. It was very different. The new Sabrina, hands and feet, way different than the comic, but I love it. I love the writing. They got me like 3 times this last season where I thought something was happening and it was something else. So did Riverdale. And if a show can do that to me, because usually I go, oh, this is what's happening this season. And hubby's like, don't tell me. Because you're always right. And it sucks.
Because there's so many shows do such heavy foreshadowing. They like just give the whole thing away right
I
off
don't like being spoon fed. I don't like
Right.
it. I'm smarter than that. And I don't like it when the TV shows assume that I
Right.
So Riverdale and Sabrina both pulled shit over my eyes these last 2 seasons, which is very highly impressive. I've never had that happen.
You're going way back there, Dakota. Were you even born yet?
I liked Alf. I only think I saw like parts of it though. I never saw all of it. I know I didn't see the final episode because people tell me about it. And I'm like, I don't remember that episode at all. And I've watched a few episodes, like picked and choose a few episodes that I've watched on different like Tubi and stuff like that, just because there's nothing else on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I remember this one. And you watch the next one. I'm like, but I don't remember this one. So I definitely was not. I didn't watch things all the time.
You thought so, Dakota.
My favorite character in Riverdale.
We can't just blow past this. Dakota was born in 2001. That was the year I graduated high school. Okay?
I graduated high school in 1992. I watched a lot of old shows. See, when you say old shows, I think like Waltons.
Right? Yes.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Yep.
Bewitched. My Three Sons. And those weren't that old when I watched them, and I still felt like they were old shows.
I loved the Beverly Hillbillies movie. I watched that.
That was a good movie. That was actually a very good movie. I like the guy who played Jed. I can't remember his name, the actor's name.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember. And I like the woman who plays Granny too. She's a good actress, and I can't think of her name. But anyways, that movie was really well done, and Dolly Parton's in it.
Happiness is hard to find.
Happiness is hard to find.
Oh, Once Upon a Time, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I have 2 videos that I did from the first season. And cutting down the apple tree is one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Do you think you're going to try to scare me? You don't know. I will come back for the second half of this tree.
Really good show.
Did you get to see it all? Did you see the final season?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I finally got a copy of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Thank God. I was getting really upset about that. It's like, how can I not get a copy of this? How can they not even acknowledge that this existed? It wasn't the greatest written thing, but it was Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. I needed a copy of it.
Must have. Like
I said, it wasn't the greatest writing ever, but it wasn't even the greatest special effects or costuming, but it was Once Upon a Time in Wonderland.
Right.
No, now one of my favorite parts is the first episode when Alice meets the Cheshire Cat again. That is like a phenomenal scene. Which I might have to do that scene. I think I have it. Just the audio?
Yeah. Yes, Emma is amazing.
I like Emma a lot. She is probably my favorite character Once Upon a Time. I know a lot of people like Mr. Gold or Rumpelstiltskin. I think he's an ass.
Yeah.
Even at the end, I still think he's an ass.
Yeah.
I did like Alice though, a lot. I liked the way they fit her in too. It was pretty cool. But my favorite Riverdale character, it might be Archie's mom. I really like her. Or
Archie's
Pops.
mom has got it going on.
I like Pops too. Pops is great because Pops is like, he knows everything that's going on in town. He's like, whatever, kids will be kids. He just sits back and watches it all. You know, he knows everything that's going on. If the cops would just talk to him like a human being, he could probably solve so many things so quickly for them. Like, because you can tell he sees everything. Everything, pinnacle points of storylines always happen at Pops over a milkshake and a burger.
So this is a diner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop's Diner, which Veronica actually owns. And there's a speakeasy underneath. There's a no alcohol speakeasy underneath Pop's Diner.
Gotcha. I was a huge fan of Family Matters and Step by Step.
I like both of those actually. Silver Spoons. I like that. I liked Happy Days.
Yeah.
I didn't like Joni and Chachi. That was not a good show.
I can't hear Happy Days without also thinking of the video for Buddy Holly that Weezer did. Because it was set in the diner. It was awesome.
I know.
Did I do that? Yeah.
Yeah. Did I do that? Laverne and Shirley was another one I really liked. That would be considered an older show.
Yeah.
And I did do Laverne and Shirley opening audio as two of my characters. I can't remember which two. My Demon Queen and somebody else. I don't remember who. But I did do it. Oh, hell, that's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to go look. I don't remember. It was probably Stasia.
Jesse,
they both had crowns.
No stealing anybody is a pretty good rule we're going to have to stick with. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Abduction is
a little bit wrong.
Pretty harsh sentences, too.
Yeah.
In some countries, it's death. It's bad. It's bad. Well, I appreciate all of you coming out today. Thank you for chatting with us. We'll be on again tomorrow. Hopefully, Doll and Kermit show up. I will be Saja tomorrow.
Not showing up at all.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to come up with a penalty for that.
We're going to have to call her at 5 a.m.
I honestly hope everything's okay at this point.
I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning.
In the morning.
7:30 in the morning.
Take a nap. I was up this morning at 7:30 and I laid down. So tomorrow we will be here with bells on at 8 o'clock. I will be Stasia tomorrow. I was going to be Stasia today, but Doll talked me into doing this instead. And, you know, new characters are fun, so that's what happened. But I have to do Stasia because I have a couple duets that I have to do as an vampire. Let me think. I think that's it. Please like this video after it gets uploaded onto YouTube. If you come back and like it, I'd really appreciate it.
Or, you know, whichever. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Hey, subscribe. Please, if you enjoyed this, subscribe. Hit the little bell and it'll tell you when we go on. We do Minecraft on Sundays and Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
Not we. No, not we.
This channel.
Vixie and Doll do.
And sometimes Wesker and Dakota. And sometimes Twizzy. It is Doll and Wesker's fault that I play, though. They both talked me into it. So Minecraft won over Roblox.
But you like it. It's okay.
I do like it. Except for the dying part. So we turn that part off for now.
I like how it's not okay for someone else to kill you, but it's okay for you to kill.
That's my favorite part. Actually, they can still kill me technically. But it's having all these monsters running after you all the time. It's like, this is ridiculous. This is not helping my anxiety at all. This is ridiculous.
True.
So we would love to see you there. Any of those times. We love having people talk to us. Like I said, let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. I'm not promising we're changing anything, but there's a possibility. You never know. We do take things under consideration. I want you all to remember that we are all made up of the stuff of stars that makes us extraordinary creatures. Find your spark, ignite your passion, and make your dreams come true. I believe in you. I think Mel believes in you too. And if you need anything, just let us know. Because we can't help unless you tell us what's going on.
Unfortunately, as hard as we try, we are not mind readers.
Catch y'all on Flipside.